Alright, what's going on guys? It's Paul1, and today we are back with a brand new Black Ops 2 gameplay. That's right, Black Ops 2, and you're going to be seeing a lot more of this in the future. Now, today's gameplay is a 79 gun streak, I believe solo, on the map Nuketown, with the weaponized 115 Scar H. The Scar, such an awesome weapon, man, so fun to use. And on top of that, beautiful, beautiful weaponized 115 camo. And the gameplay is by KARNAGE Enigma. If you want to check out his channel, his link will be right at the top of the description below. You don't want to miss out on any of that. Make sure to go over there and subscribe. And if we could shoot for 450 likes again for this Black Ops 2 gameplay, that would be awesome. It would really, really mean a lot and help this video out. Only takes half a second. And let's go ahead and jump into it. So first off, it's a fairly fast gun streak. You know, 79 kills straight without dying on the smallest map of the game. That's pretty impressive. Just generally, that's really impressive to me. Because like an 80 kill game to me is already pretty good. Like I went off if I got 80 kills. But for that to be a gun streak, like to be 79 straight kills, like not dying, is crazy. So props to KARNAGE Enigma for being able to pull that off. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's pretty entertaining gameplay. Now today I'm going to be talking about something kind of different and interesting, but I want to know your thoughts and opinions. I really am very curious of what you have to say down in the comments, so just keep that in mind. Listen to what I have to say, and then please leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. So today I'm going to be talking about self-driving technology for cars, and I was doing some research and looking into it more, and the effects that it's going to have, and there's a lot of jobs that these self-driving technology is eventually going to affect. Predictions show that literally, like, in the next 10 years, which is not very far away, we're gonna see 8 to 10 million jobs, like, completely just taken by, quote-unquote, robots, or this technology that's basically self-driving technology. And some of the biggest industries that are gonna be affected are places like, the taxi industry, possibly even Uber, that all the jobs for Uber could completely, like, create cars, even though I think that would kind of ruin the idea of Uber, so maybe more so the taxi industry. But another huge industry that I'm really going to be focusing on is the trucking industry, like the big trucks that drive and transport things across country into different states for, you know, Walmart, like supply, basically. They're supplying things to companies. And basically, these jobs are going to be taken because the self-driving technology, the companies won't have to pay a worker, you know, $80,000 a year to do trucking. They just have a machine just drive the car for I mean, it will save them a ton of money over time, and that's really what they're going to aim towards, because that's the idea of business. So it's very, very interesting, and I'm going to get more into if this is good or bad, but basically they're going to have these trucks that are self-driving. It removes the people's jobs, and we're talking about the trucking industry is like one of the last large industries that doesn't require a college degree, higher education. So what this means is with the loss of those kind of jobs for people that aren't able to get a higher education or don't have a higher education, it gets rid of these jobs, which makes it harder for the middle class and lower middle class, I should say. And what's going to happen is it's going to make the value or the need for a higher education go up, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's actually a good thing for society to have a better educated population. But at the same time, what it does, at least in the short run, is it creates the loss in the middle class. The middle class disperses either into the upper class or the lower class, and you don't want to lose your middle class because that's not good for a economy. But basically, whether or not this is a good or bad thing, it's a good thing because we're moving forward, we're progressing technologically. Like, these are inevitable. These are going to happen no matter what. These changes are needed, and it's not necessarily needed in society, but they make society more efficient, and it's a technological improvement. We're moving forward, technically. But at the same time, for the reasons I've already said, there's a lot of issues, and it's kind of a bad thing as well. Obviously, there's a lot of other issues on whether or not this is really going to work. Can the technology really maneuver all the things that it has to? What are the dangers that come in with self-driving technology? Is it a safe technology, or how does that work? You know, is there less of a chance does removing the human error make the chance of crashes less likely or more likely? Is it really that reliable? There's a bunch of different factors and variables that go into it, but definitely an interesting thing, because this is really in the near future. You're going to be seeing a lot more self-driving technology, because it's already it's on the rise right now, and it's only going to get more and more so popular, so as they produce better technology. So it's gonna be interesting to see, and I thought I would just talk about it. So I want to know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. Do you think that all like technological advances are good, or do you think eventually we are going to be like ran and controlled by technology and robots, and like they're literally going to start taking away jobs, which they already have? I mean, you could really argue the whole like fight for 15. There's a lot of arguments there that really, if they raised that to $15, that's a whole nother commentary, but if they raised it to $15, it really wouldn't help out the people, because instead, fast food industry would just create more automated jobs. They would take away jobs and put more automation into the way they run things. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts and opinions on what I had to say, and I'll talk to you all later. Have a good day.